Stuart Pearce recovered from injury to take over again as the Forest captain. They were still missing Kevin Campbell, and Brian Roy was only sub. Tony Gubber saw this one.
Nélson for Villa. It's Wone who nicked it off him. Here's Jason Lee with a great chance. It's an excellent save by Oakes. Here's Fernando Nélson for Villa. Wone trying to prevent his further progress and does so successfully. Pearce. Here's David Phillips. Wone. Phillips. Dean Saunders. Håland. One for Jason Lee to chase, and Oakes has come right out of his goal and he's been isolated. Can Lee now score? Oh, he got nothing on it. Jason Lee has had two chances in the space of a couple of minutes to put the visitors ahead, and that looked easier than the first. He just had to get some decent pace on the ball with Michael Oakes right off his goal line. Oh, that came off the head of Chettle, straight to Johnson. Dwight Yorke now looks for width, which is offered by Alan Wright's forward run. Johnson, Dwight Yorke! How did he save it? Forest have got everybody back in a defensive wall. There's one or two Villa players in there as well, making a nuisance of themselves. Dwight Yorke took it. Oh, it's in! Carl Tyler, his first goal for Aston Villa, and he was Johnny on the spot just when it mattered. A large slice of fortune, but it's the former Nottingham Forest player. After Dwight Yorke's shot had hit the defensive wall, he took it very well with the outside of his left foot, Carl Tyler, wide of Mark Crossley. Ian Wone invites Dean Saunders to make a run forward, and that's an excellent ball. Saunders, faced by Tyler, that's into the 6-yard box. How did Des Lyttle miss it? Southgate with the free kick just inside Forest's half. Flicked on by Taylor. Johnson over his top. Dwight Yorke. I'm not sure whether it went up off Dwight Yorke or Des Lyttle, who got back just in time to make a challenge. Played over the top of his head by Tommy Johnson. It was improvisation, and it was Lyttle who knocked it up. Jason Lee, Gemmell, Saunders was onside. There are three to look for. It's a good position here for Forest. Over the top, Lee, saved on the line by one of the defenders. And Jason Lee denied for a third time in this match. The cross was in the air from Saunders for a long time, and when Lee headed it down, there were at least two on the goal line. And it was Fernando Nélson who stopped it, but Ehiogu was there as well. Here's Townsend, neglected. Oh, it was dipping wickedly. And you wonder at Forest's generosity in allowing somebody with a shot on him like Andy Townsend to receive the ball quite unmolested, just on the edge of their penalty area. Able to chest it down, strike it left-footed. Good save, Crossley. That's very deep. Knocked up by Tyler. A real scramble. Oh yes, Dwight Yorke. Somehow Crossley had got himself isolated when he came for a corner that was knocked in very deep. Townsend who took it. Up off the head of Carl Tyler. Crossley comes here, misses it under the pressure on him from Ehiogu. And what a great overhead kick by Dwight Yorke for his 6th goal of the season, Villa's 2nd of the match. And now things beginning to look a little bit more comfortable for the home side against Nottingham Forest, with Dean Saunders in possession. That's nicely done. Wone! Well, they've created chances, never better so than before Villa had even scored in this match. Wone on his left foot, would have been fancied there, but he dragged it across goal, and even Jason Lee couldn't stretch out a leg and redirect it. It just isn't going Nottingham Forest way, not only this afternoon, but this season.